What's up, fam? Hey, look, does anybody else out there watch this crazy ass show, Married at First Sight? Of course, I had to add my little editing spin to it because I don't know what's going on with this season, but it's for shit. Okay, because here's my thing. You got 5 couples, right? I think that Married at First Sight is starting to play into the drama. And I'm feeling like, okay, couples cam is getting loaded down with couples. So let's go ahead and throw some people together that are probably not going to make it. So that we don't have to keep paying these people. So we don't have to pay another couple to be on this show. Because this show's getting crowded. People having babies and shit. So, let's hook some people up that we know aren't going to make it. Okay? I mean, come on, this season. I mean, and I got to give it to them. What do they got? About 12 or 13 couples now on Couples Cam. They do about 6 different ones a week. They do 6 and then they switch it back and do it the other 6. Which is fine. You get to know them and you want them to work out. But they've averaged, it's about 12 seasons. We're on to season 12 now. And they've got like 12 couples that have worked out from season 1 on through. Some seasons, nobody worked out. But at the end of the day, the law of averages, they've averaged 1 good couple making it per season. Okay? Because they've got 12 couples that have made it and they've been on for 12 seasons. Whether your season or not, somebody went, you know what I mean? So it averaged out. But my thing is, I sometimes don't you wish you could switch them around? It's like, wait a minute, this chick would be better with that guy, or that guy would be better with this girl. She wouldn't take his shit. Or this one's too shy. They needed to put him with that one from 2 seasons ago. And you feel like you can do it better than the experts. You know what I mean? I love Pastor Cal, though. Pastor Cal, Dr. Pepper, love them. Love them. But this season, I don't know what's going on. I absolutely don't. Because they got a little bit of everybody in there this season, dude. Give me 1 second. Having a little bit of a technical difficulty without the D. I'll be right with you. Feel free to jam out with some trap music. It's like my whole music. What's up, RGR? How are you? Hopefully you're having a good day, my brother. Next Friday, Coach Joe and DJ and I are going to be on here doing a live stream. We're going to do a watch party for the Mellow Ball Prodigal Son series. I'm going to have all 5 of them completed. So it'll be fun. But I'm on here today just jabbering, talking about Married at First Sight. I don't know if you ever watched that show. That's a crazy ass show where they have all the couples that get married sight unseen until they get to the altar. And this season, man, they got 5 couples on there. And shout out to you, Rap God, for showing up too, baby. Love you. You always comment on my stuff, and I really appreciate that. It's a couple of y'all. Oh, she's good. She's working. She's good. She's in there. She does customer service work. So, and they're loving her. We both were customer service managers for the companies that we worked for before we came to Ocean City. And then we came here, and of course they let go of our positions. So she and I decided to start our own business. And I'm sure by now you're familiar with DoorDash. We started something called Just Deliveries. And yeah, it was good for about 10 years, man. Then DoorDash came in and kind of squoze us out a little bit. So, you know, and then we got into a little bit of financial difficulty with a couple of loan sharks that shall remain nameless on this particular stream. But if they're listening, they know who they are, and that was fucked up, and y'all should not have done that to a small business. But anyway, so we basically sold out and let it go to somebody who could basically pick it up where we left off, because we didn't want to leave our customer base hanging. We had grown it for 10 years, you know. Oh, man, I remember when we first started that, we had a car top sign that we made, and we had McDonald's logo on one side, Taco Bell on the other, and on the 2 sides, we had KFC and Burger King. Doing the damn thing, riding around, you know, ordering the food for people, you know, and people were like, this is a good business model. It's a good business model. And next thing you know, 10 years later, we enjoyed no competition, though, for 10 years. So I am not hating. You know, I can't hate the player or the game, because it's a good business if you have the patience for it. But you got me all into that now. But yeah, so right now we are especially with COVID, you know what I mean? We're both germaphobes, so it's kind of better that we're in. So I'm YouTubing it, and she's working customer service. And me with the blind thing, you know, the government's taking care of me. So, you know, because I can't see to really work on a computer or drive or anything. And you should see me doing these live streams and editing. I mean, it's like the phone is attached to my nose when I'm doing work. But you got to do something. You know, what am I going to do? Crawl up and die? Got to do something. And then as it turned out, you know, I had a kind of a gift for it, you know. But it reminds me of music, you know. I can, almost any instrument I pick up, I can play, but drums is my heart. Drums is my heart. But yeah, I got into video editing. So, and then I found DJ's channel and started doing some stuff for him, and he really, really appreciated it, you know, and so, you know what, I'm going to put you in the new media fam. You like that with the editing. I need somebody like you in my corner, you know, and I appreciated that. So that was cool. I would have never met you, Rap God Reloaded, or Queen Royalty, or Sean Bless, or any of you guys. So, and he helped my channel. You know, I had like 10 subscribers when I started dealing with new media. And now it's up to like 121. That was my grandmother's lottery number. She played 121. And I'm proud of that. You know, of course I'd like to get it to 1,000, but eventually it's gonna take some time. But you know, hey, do me a favor, like the video. You know, I know you're subscribed. You always like my stuff. Spread it around. Talk to some people. Tell them, hey, listen, you know, check this chick out. You know, she runs her mouth, but, you know, she all right. But, you know, I'm telling you, man, speaking of Jen, we were talking about this morning. I said, you know what? I'm going to do a live stream. I'll put together a live stream real quick about that, because that's crazy. But this season, they've got these 5 couples, and you would think, see, the end goal is supposed to be that they're supposed to do the impossible. These people are supposed to meet at the altar and then miraculously fall in love and continue a lifelong marriage after only meeting at the altar. These experts pride themselves on being that good that they can hook somebody up that never met, and because they've looked into their DNA, basically, they are able to match them perfectly and it will work. It's worked. They have 12 seasons and it's worked 12 times. They have 12 couples that have matched, and about 4 or 5 of them have started families. But this season, I don't know what is going on. Okay. I mean, they have all kinds of shit going on. The people you think are going to make it now are looking shady. You know, you got one dude. Let's see. Okay. So let's take Haley and Jacob. All right. Haley and Jacob. It's like you got 2 people together. Did you really think that they were going to work out? This guy is as introverted as you can get, and she has commitment issues. So is she the person that's going to bring him out of his shell? I think not. You know, this girl has not been in a relationship in 7 years. Okay. And he lives back in the 80s. He walks around with a fanny pack on and listens to 80s music, watches 80s movies, and dresses like he is straight up 1985. Like 1985 is calling and saying we need our outfit back. You know, that type of dude. And she can't get with it. And she is also the type to run. So this is not the couple that you want to. What were the experts thinking, man? I don't get where they were going with that. I mean, was it just for the drama? And I think that's what these shows do now. I think they like the drama more than the togetherness thing that happens. You know, but that was Haley and Jacob. And then okay, so then you got Eric and then you got Eric and Virginia. Okay. Worst matchup ever. He's a pilot and he is ultra. Did I say ultra? Ultra traditional. Woman stays in the house, not, you know, barefoot and pregnant type thing, but hey, you know, when I'm here, I want you here, and I'm not really the outgoing partying type. So, you know, I would kind of prefer if you hung out with me for the most part. But when I'm away from home for weeks on end, I understand if you want to go out and hang out with your friends. I'm fine with that, you know. But when I'm here, I want you to be with me. Okay, well, she's a party animal. And she goes and hangs out, and she's got a bunch of guy friends. Okay. Now, even Pastor Cal was like, hey, man, I'm a married man. I wouldn't even agree with that. Okay. I don't want you sleeping on some dude's couch. And that's what she wants him to be cool with. It's like, hey, sometimes I get a little drunk and I might not be able to make it home. And if you're not home, you know, I might crash on my buddy Chad's couch. Just saying there's nothing going on. You ain't got nothing to work. Girl, are you crazy? I wish my wife would say, hey, I'm going to crash on some dude's couch or some chick's couch for that matter. But see, that's different. That's me. I'm jealous. I admit it. I got no problem admitting I'm jealous, but not jealous to the point where she can't talk to nobody or go, you know what I'm saying? If we're in a bar and she's off talking to somebody, I'm not going to come up in between them and, hey, what y'all talking about? That's not me. She doesn't do that to me. You know what I mean? So you have to learn to have some kind of trust if you're going to be in a relationship, and especially a marriage. But this guy, Eric, is trying. I give it to him. He's trying. Okay. But this girl, man, good God Almighty, Hoop Jargon would rip her a new one. Okay. Because I watch his channel too. I love me some Hoop Jargon. And he tells it like it is. It's like, hey, look, chick, seriously, if you're married, you know, and here's the thing, and I think he believes is that even though I'm married, I don't believe in monogamy. Now, that may sound weird, But I am a ultra realist, and I'm also a dreamer. Okay. And I believe things are what they are. They are what you make them, what you envision them to be. I know that I am satisfied with one person, but does monogamy really, really exist? Hell no. Okay. It's too many choices out here, and a lot of people don't, not everybody, but a lot of people don't have the self-discipline that it takes to be monogamous. So, and really, were we meant to be that way? Is it just one person for one person? But let Married at Sight tell it, they figured it out, But my thing is, if you want to be with one person, then be with one person. But if you aren't ready for that, then by all means, do not tie yourself down to somebody and end up hurting them because you're not ready. Because most people think they're ready, but they're really not. They're really not. And why limit yourself? Okay, why limit yourself? I am limiting myself out of choice. I'm limiting myself because I made that choice to limit myself. It shouldn't be something where you're forced to do it. You know what I mean? But Eric is, hey, I want you home, when I'm here. And she's more of like, okay, well, when I want to go out, I want you to go out with me. And if you don't feel like going out, I still want to be able to go out. You want to put the ultra traditional guy with the party animal. No, not going to work any more than the 80s guy with the commitment issues lady. Okay. It's not going to work. You want to match somebody who is extremely introverted to somebody who has commitment issues. She's not going to bring him out. You want to mix the party girl with the traditional guy who doesn't go out. Good matchup there, guys. Okay. And couple number 3. Okay. Chris and Paige, good God Almighty. If I could take, nice looking couple. Okay. Nice looking couple. All right. Let's look at that again. Nice looking African American couple. Stunk. Okay. No. Hell no. First off, he goes into it talking about right after he met her. Oh yeah, she's good. She's good, but I don't like her face. They told us in the preview of the season that this was the type of guy that was superficial. If you watch the season, he's like, yeah, they found me a match. Hopefully she's pretty. Very, very superficial. He got a little bit of money. He wants a trophy wife. Okay. He makes no bones about that. So they pick Paige. Paige is not, Miss Essence America. Let's put it that way. Remember Essence magazine? Yeah, no, she's not Miss, but she's a beautiful girl. Don't get me wrong. She's a beautiful soul, banging ass body. And her face is okay, but it's, hey, she's not one of them pretty girls, okay? But is fly as hell. You know what I mean? She's an accountant, got it upstairs, got it going on, very sexy. Walks around with a little dog, you know what I mean? But as far as the face thing, maybe not the prettiest girl, So what? Okay, I know. Cause for real, hey, I gotta like what I'm looking at too. I gotta like what I'm looking at. Hey, if that makes me superficial, come on now. Do you want to eat something that looks like shit? Come on now. Come on, let's keep it a buck. All right. So yeah, should looks matter? No. Do they matter? Yeah, they do. As fucked up as it is, they matter. Okay, they really do. And one day we might need to do a show on that. But yeah, you don't see LaMelo Ball going down to the church to pick up a girl. You see him dealing with Instagram models. And not that he is our model that we should role model like Charles Barkley used to sound not. But I mean, cause he's a 19-year-old kid. Of course he's going to go after Instagram models. He's got all that money and he's got all that fame and he's a nice looking kid. So of course he's going to go after Instagram model. But Chris, okay, Chris told them straight up, I want a pretty girl, okay? Paige, and if you see from the picture, not a bad looking girl, but no, she's not light skinned and got the hair flowing down her back with the colored eyes. That's not her. Okay. If you ever look at 90 Day Fiance, Chantel and Pandro, Chantel, she's not. Okay. Chantel is a dime, but it's like, that's what he wanted. And they gave him the accountant lady who is nice looking, got it going on personality wise, but no. So here's my thing. This guy is still messing around with his ex-girlfriend. Comes mid-season and says, not even mid-season, comes maybe a weekend and says, hey, yeah, I found out she's pregnant. And I don't know, I think I might want to get back with her. What? Wait a minute, back that up. Screw. My ex is pregnant, even though I'm involved in this process. And I think I want to get back with her because she may be pregnant with my kid. What's Paige supposed to do, man? What is Paige supposed to do about that with that information? That is completely jacked up. Queen Royalty up in the house. I had to check back when to check because I start getting to talking and I forget to check the chat. Okay, let me enlarge, baby girl. See what you're saying over here. To each his own, but the body ages. Yes. I look at energy. So do I. And we have to we have to vibe physical. It's a plus, right? It definitely is. But there has to be attractive as well as, so would you have to like what you're looking at? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just saying you don't sit there and something that's not appetizing, you don't want to eat it. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. That's just the way human nature is. Some people can get by it. And if you get to know a person, of course, you can be attracted to their personality. And quiet as it's kept, that's kind of what's happening with Chris and Paige. And I was yelling at the experts from Jump because I said, why are they pairing him up with her? Look at her face, Jen. She's a pretty girl, but she's not like pretty. You know what I mean? And she's okay. It's, Paige ain't the prettiest, but she's cute. But I said, I know with the way this nigga is, he's not going to like her. And a couple of the little talk show people said it too. They saw it coming. I said, please don't let him hurt that girl. What the hell did he do? But he hurt her. And he's taking her through this roller coaster up and down. And she keeps letting his ass back in. Everybody's yelling at the screen. Like, he's not the one for you. Okay? But why did they hook him up? They knew he wanted ass. Right. Thank you. Thank you for the fire emojis. Okay. How your spouse. Oh, I'm going back to Rap God Reloaded. People try to take the looking at what you are to an extreme. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Okay. It's like you have to take, like this guy, Chris. I mean, when it all boiled down to it, he was extremely, extremely superficial. No matter who you hit him up with, they were going to have to be absolutely 100% perfect. Remind me of, remember the movie Boomerang with Marcus and the women's feet? Okay. Talking about hammer time and shit. She has to have perfect feet. She has to have perfect this, perfect that. Yeah, that's Chris. Okay. And as it turns out, Paige got everything else going on in the body department, but the face wasn't there. And so he wasn't with it. But he's playing games with her. Okay. He's playing games with her. So they should have never hooked him up, is my point. That's 3 couples now. They got 5. Okay. So now we got Eric and Virginia, which is the traditional guy who wants his wife to be at home with him, paired with the party girl. Stupid. Then you got Jake, who is the 80s introvert, paired with Haley, who is not been in a relationship for 7 years and has commitment issues. Stupid. She's not the one to bring him out of that 80s shit. Okay. And then you got Chris, the hoe. He's a hoe. A straight up hoe. It's a sister thing. You know what I mean? Remember Tisha Campbell and Boomerang? I love that movie, Boomerang, man. I love that. That's one of my Marcus, darling. That is one of my favorites. But yeah, they hooked Marcus up, with basically the dude with the bald head. They hooked Marcus up with Strange and shit. You know what I mean? And Marcus wasn't having it. So then, who else we got on there? Okay, so we got Claire and Ryan. Okay, this chick straight up admitted that she's damn near giving this guy head every night, and he is not retaliating. Okay, he is not having sex with this girl in any way, shape, or form, but yet she's putting out to him. And she is somebody who is a closet basket case. Love Clara, but she's a closet basket case that is very clingy and falls in love quickly. Okay, great. They paired her with the guy who has never told anybody that he loves them. Come on! You gonna pair up the chick that needs to be told she's loved all the time with the guy who never says it. Come on, y'all. Experts, were you trying to get it right this season? At all? What's going on, Pastor Cal? I thought you had it going on in the matchmaking department. Dr. Pepper, anybody? What's happening with that? That's the fourth couple that y'all did a straight up, pass straight up over the head. No, ain't gonna work. Now, of course, some of these couples are going to say yes on decision day just to, in 6 months, be all broken up because none of them belong together. Okay. What I'd like to know is if you watch the show at all, who do you think would work? Because I think that maybe if they switched a couple of them around, which I said in the beginning of this show, that a lot of us probably think, well, if they put this one with that one and that one with that one from 2 seasons ago, that would work. But quite frankly, Clara and Ryan, they seem like they're good. Look, if anybody does make, and I'll talk about that at the end of this show in a little bit, because there are 2 couples that I think could possibly 3, could possibly pull it out. But I don't know. It's iffy. But yeah, if Clara and Ryan make it, I will be happy because she is so clingy. You know what I'm saying? She is so clingy, and she's a nice girl. She reminds me of Madonna. Okay, maybe not personality wise, but she kind of reminds me of Madonna in the looks department. Gwen Stefani. And she's got that quirky type of personality. Ryan, however, is kind of like the straight and narrow type of dude. Church going. Very church going. And she could take church or leave church, and then they had the discussion about the kids all the time. Hey, are we going to raise our kids in the church, or are we going to be, hey, you want to go to church? No. Okay. All right. Go in your room, play some video games. And he's like no, they need to be in church. He's just straight up works out every day, straight and narrow as they come. And she is a lot more free spirited. That makes sense. You put up the straight, narrow, frigid guy with the free spirit. I don't get it. Okay? I really don't get it. It's like, okay, I really think they were just going for the drama ratings this season. They weren't aiming at really getting anybody hooked up. Okay? If you get a piece while you're involved, hey, good for you. But I don't think they were going for gusto here, because a lot of these couples, if you look deep into them, they are not good matches at all. There's a couple of things on the surface is why they matched them, but when they look deep into it, and you can't really look deep into it when the people have never met, they have no way of knowing what's going to happen once these people meet. You may think on paper they look good, but once they start dealing with personalities, and you don't know everybody's history because everybody's not honest with you guys when you're hooking them up, telling you about what they want and don't want. No. They wait until they get with the person to let the real them come out. And that's where sometimes it's not really fair to judge the experts because people lie. Okay? People lie on on those applications. Kids? Oh, sure. Yeah, 2-3 kids, no problem. Then they get with the person. Yeah, I want no kids. Nah, kids ain't for me. I told them that. Bullshit. No, you didn't. Okay, and then you got this person sitting there wondering, okay, what am I going to do about kids? I don't know this come decision day if I can stay with this person. You know, why would you do that to somebody? And then again, let's not be naive and think that some of these people might not be paid actors and that this whole thing is not scripted. Okay? And we're thinking it's, and I'm holding both my hands up with the little fingers here. It's reality TV, right? Come on, man. That stuff is scripted as all get out. Scripted like a Broadway play. Okay? Half of those times, I mean, it's just like a couple of them a couple seasons ago. Okay, so am I supposed to talk now? Oh, were we supposed to see that? I don't think so. So yeah, sometimes they slip and let you see some stuff that lets you know that it's 85 to 90% staged. Maybe that's a high percentage, but some of that is definitely staged. Okay, come on. Paige, why would Paige still be with Chris? Come on now. You know, the real Paige came out a couple times when she started cussing his ass out. Okay. But of course they want us coming back each week. Why is she going to take him back again? Is she going to take him back again? Oh my God. She took him back again. Why, Paige? Why? Because they wanted her to. They're probably paying her to. Okay. And the couples that you see that made it work, oh yeah, they wanted that steady paycheck. So they're like, okay, yeah, she's doable. I can stay with her. We can have a couple kids, make it work for about 10 years. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you going to pay me this much? Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Let's get a house and everything. Let's make it look real. Okay. And you got maybe 1% of them that actually do fall in love with that person. Okay. Jeffy and Shanice. Love Jeffy and Shanice, but Jeffy and Shanice, man, talk about rocky. That was a rocky ass start right there. And nobody beats the first couple, Doug and Jamie. This bitch straight up started crying. Okay. When she saw him at the altar. Oh, yeah. I'm like, okay, did you have to cry? God probably feel like shit. Like, damn, what I look like, Beetlejuice or something? I mean, what's going on? She crying and shit? I mean, is it that bad? Why y'all pairing me with this bitch? She crying. So, you know. But the happiest couple of them all. Got like 2 kids now. Probably a third one on the way. Okay, because then she now is the host of Unfiltered. Oh yeah, she's all bought in. I fell in love with him. Yes, I made him grow a beard over that shit he had on his face. That's what she did. Okay, let's call it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. He has some kind of zits or black marks on his face, and it did make him look a little weird. And he straight up got a beard. She, honey, don't you want to grow a beard? I think you'd look good in a beard. Yeah, so you don't have to look at that shit on his face. We know. Keep it real. It's all good. You did what you needed to do to stay with the man, okay, and give him some babies. So, hey, if that's what it took, and he don't look half bad with the beard, all right? So, it's all good. And then, last but not least, all right, let's see. Are we on the last couple? Who do we leave off with? Ryan and Clara, right? Okay, so we got Brianna and Vincent. Woo! Brianna and Vincent. What are we going to say about Brianna and Vincent? Brianna and Vincent, you're going to pair the guy who is ultra sensitive and you can't literally say jack shit to him. Like, why'd you leave the mayonnaise out with the jar open? What? Are you judging? Yeah, I'm judging. That's stupid. You don't do that. And pair him up with the most direct, assertive sister on the planet. Good one. Good ones, experts. Good one. Okay. Pound for pound, probably one of the worst matchups I've ever seen. You're gonna pair the most direct female there is with the guy. But here's the thing. Either she's into him and she doesn't want to hurt his feelings, because she started out the season being very direct, and slowly but surely, the more he's bitched about, hey, I don't like that. Hey, I don't like that. Hey, I don't like that. She has kind of come off of that a little bit. Notice that Brianna is being very, very, very diplomatic in the way she approaches Mr. Vincent there. He spilled some champagne all over the place one week, and she said, "Oh, champagne Vinny." What you mean by that? Nothing, baby. Giggle, hee hee ha, champagne Vinny. I ain't like that. Okay, damn, babe, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? He keeps breaking her down. And because she kind of likes him a little bit, she's been falling for it. And it's like, I heard her say last night that she has done that before. Okay, I believe that because I see you doing it with this dude. I see you not being yourself with him. So I know you've probably done that before. Okay, you meet somebody and if you like them and if she's the kind of she don't like you, she gonna be straight up with you. But if she into you a little bit, yeah, she'll break down off of that assertiveness. She won't be as direct with you. And he has gotten her to a point where she's basically walking on eggshells. She can't say shit to him without him being offended. So you're going to pair the most direct sister with the most sensitive dude that, you can't even tell him that his tie is on crooked. It's for your own good. I'm trying to not have you walk out in the street looking stupid and sloppy. I'm your wife. I'm trying to look out for you. And she says it diplomatically. It's not like she's saying, "Why is your tie like that?" No, she said, "Babe, your tie's a little crooked." What you mean by that? Come on, man. Come on, man. Calm it down. She's just telling you your tie is crooked, man. Does it really have to be that offensive? She's just telling you your tie is crooked. That's all, babe. Just straighten your shit and keep it moving. What's the problem? But no, this guy takes offense to everything she says. And it's like he's trying to break her down into being the woman that he wants her to be. What? Quiet, speak when spoken to type shit. Come on now. We're in America and she is an African-American female. You're not going to get that. Okay? There's some of us out here like that, but most of us are, no, you're going to get the truth. Okay? And it doesn't have to be in a nasty way. And Brianna's not nasty. And oh God, her family made the mistake of saying she was bossy at the wedding. Yes, Brianna, we just want Brianna's friends and family want you to know that she's very bossy. And then you could see that, you hear the music in the background and his face kind of drop a little bit. And it's like, oh shit, here we go. And he admitted last night, when I heard you were bossy, I got turned off. Great match, experts. Okay? Great match. So basically, the assessment is that this season 12 of Married at First Sight is a bust. I will be shocked if any of those couples make it. And if they do say yes on decision day, it's not going to last, because there is a very, very okay, but you know what? I tell you what, I take that back. The people who you least suspect are going to make it. Haley and Jacob. Haley and Jacob, where they at? Okay. Haley and Jacob, the 80s guy and the commitment issue chick. I think they may end up, because they seem to be at odds more than anybody. I think that if anybody makes it, they'll probably make it. Because they're starting to kind of get into each other a little bit and kind of realize, okay, you know what? I really don't feel like doing the dating thing. And he's like, I'm 40, about to, I got like a couple of toes in the grave and shit. So yeah, let me go ahead and make something happen. You know what I mean? I might not be, totally get this girl, but she ain't that bad. I can make it work for the next 20 years of my life. You know what I mean? 20, 30 years. And then I'm out. So does it really matter? So, if anybody pulls it out, maybe they might, maybe Ryan and Clara might pull it out. Okay. Maybe he might turn around and give us some booty at some point, and he realizes, oh, okay, I've been holding out. This is the best thing since sliced bread. What the hell was wrong with me? Yeah, that added the extra oomph that I needed in this relationship. Sorry, honey, it took me so long. If any couples make it, I think they are. Chris and Paige, forget it. Even though they showed that now they're split up and have been for a couple weeks, they show them together on decision day. Why? And it makes me think that they're dating off camera, because Paige let the beans spill and said something about he doesn't like being on camera, and tried to call her offline. She wouldn't pick up the phone, some shit. So I think they're dating off camera, because that's the only thing that makes sense why they would even be together on decision day, talking about, we don't know whether we want to stay together or not. I thought y'all were separated. I thought you guys weren't even seeing each other. So apparently they're dating. And Jen says she saw some stuff about he got evicted from his house, and I saw him crying on TV last night. I need you. So somehow he's, he must have some good stuff, or she got some good stuff or something, because I think they still screwing. And that's probably what's keeping them together. You may not like her face, but you like that ass, though. So, yeah, that's what's going on with them. So I guess she makes up for it in other departments. I have not. How does the quality sound? I got a mic yesterday, so I was hoping that everything sounded a little bit better than me sounding like I'm in a hallway. There's accommodations that can be made when being with someone. Wait a minute, it jumped on me. When being with someone, but overall, you should try and. Okay, but overall, you shouldn't try to change somebody. I totally get that. And here's my thing. That's what I don't like about Vincent and Brianna. Okay, that's what I don't like about Vincent and Brianna, because Vincent and Brianna, he is straight up changing who she is as a person, and she's identifying that. I do like that, because on the show last night, she was telling her mom that she changed before for somebody, and she made that big mistake of doing that, and she does not want to do that this time. So they're sitting there at dinner, and you can see it on her face. You know what, bro? I think I might leave you. And it almost seemed like he knew it, because when he left, because last night was the night they were supposed to leave and not spend the night together before decision day, which is next week. The season is basically over. So last night was the final show, and next week is decision day. And he left talking about nice knowing you. Didn't hug her, kiss her, nothing. After she bent over backwards all season, kissing your ass, okay? And you just going to roll out like that. I did not like the way he did that. You know what I mean? And he's Latino, which was cool, because she likes having that other person that has the other language going over. He's from Dominican Republic, queen, like you, my baby. So I know you're Puerto Rican, but the Latino thing, Brianna's feeling that, because he's teaching her Spanish, which I would love to learn, by the way. I want to learn Spanish. I'm telling you, I'm learning Spanish. I want to speak Spanish fluently so freaking bad. I've gotten to a point where I'm subliminally trying to learn it. I put headset on at night with Spanish stuff going in my head sometimes, you know. And I don't know. But when I was a kid, I'm from New Brunswick, New Jersey. And in the 6th grade, I went to a school called Roosevelt Intermediate. And it was nothing but black and Puerto Rican in that school. That's all there was. And my best friend, my best friend was Janet Delgado. And I said Delgado, and she was like, I can't say my name like that. And I said, well, how do you say? She said Delgado. And I'm like, okay, well, that's the same thing. She's like, no, it's with the accent. It's Delgado, And sometimes I thought like that, I can really fool people. They don't know whether I'm authentic or not, And I laugh sometimes because I'm like, I can really do a good accent. But sometimes I don't know. But I want to speak. Spanish is probably one of the most beautiful languages in the world. I love hearing it roll off the tongue, I love hearing it roll off the tongue. Hey, no lesbian jokes with that. So, we might have to hook up on them Spanish lessons, Queen. Because, it's like, you want to learn from somebody who speaks it authentically, Hey, what's up, Uncle Vern? Oh, wait a minute. Right. I can do the R. 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 Uncle Vern is up in the house. Shout out to Uncle Vern, everybody. How you doing, Uncle Vern, honey? Just on here jibber jabbering, talking about Married at First Sight, that TV show. I don't know if you watched that, but we've been talking about relationships and superficialism. What is that you said? Scarface. Did you say Scarface, Uncle Vern? Was that back when I was talking about the dude Jamie? Gotta pronounce it with the Boricua flavor. Gotta pronounce it with the flavor. It's the flavor for the flavor of the Pringles. And then another thing that I did, because Unoriginal Truth, when he comes on, I heard his accent and I was like, I can do that. I can do that. I do that all the time. Jet and I, sometimes we walk around, and I did it for a whole day once. I walked around and literally fooled everyone I talked to. And they were like, are you from Britain? What do you think? It was fun, Call it Harry Potter syndrome. All right. I saw every one of those movies. And the first one I saw 13 times. 13. Don't know why. Don't know. But I did. I could not stop looking at it. It's a good movie. It's good. Yeah, it's like I pull the accents out sometimes. I used to be in the phone business. I used to make a living getting people to switch their long distance service. Remember MCI, the long distance company? I worked there for like ever, dude. And then I was a supervisor and trained other people how to do it. Hey, Uncle Vern. Oh, man. Okay, you know what, Uncle Vern? I have to admit, you and I may be the only people No, I don't think we're the only people that want Lonzo to go to Charlotte, because DJ has admitted that he wants Lonzo to go to Charlotte too. But we're gonna have that conversation because everybody's always shutting you down with the Lonzo and Charlotte thing. I would love for Lonzo to go to Charlotte, and I would love for them to say, "Holy shit, what is wrong with us? Why did we take so long to do this?" And then, where's the other ball brother? Where's he at? Yeah, go get his ass. Go get him. What's his name? Jello? Yeah, go get him. Okay, let's get him over here too. Cause Christ, what the three of them can do together? Oh, we'll kill it. We'll kill it. Yeah, I can do a good old boy too. We'll kill it. Let's get all three of them on the team and make it happen. I know Cupcheck don't talk like that, but sometimes you can imagine the good old boys talk like that. Yeah, let's get his ass over here too. All right. Get all three of them. We'll put two on either side and one down the middle, just like that guy LeVar says, and we'll make it happen. We'll kick everybody's ass. The Nets won't stand a chance. We'll beat them with the three ball brothers. And I think the team that is smart enough to pull all three of them in will win. You know? I don't think that I don't think they would do wrong if they brought in Lonzo to Charlotte and if they brought in Jello and gave him something to do. But I heard on Ball Facts the other day, I was listening to Ball Facts, and he seems to think that Jello is going down to Australia. And then I heard another one. Not him. It was somebody else saying that Jello's going to Charlotte. Was it DK? I think it might have been DKM. I'm not 100% though, so don't quote me. But I think DKM says something about Jello might be going to Charlotte, and I think Ballfax said he was going to going down to the NBL in Australia. So either way, it would be cool as shit if he did that. I think I might fork out the money, y'all, and get a couple of cameos done with some of them ballers. I think I might get LeVar to do an intro for next week's show. What y'all think? I think that would be cool. It cost me $140, but I think it'll be worth it. Put him on the video talking about WBALL up in the house. Okay. The ball show. I'm doing a ball show, Uncle Vern. It's called WBALL, where we are dedicated to all things ball. And when I got the J&J up here, that means I'm pretty much talking about everyday shit. But when I got the WBALL up there, that is ball content, straight up and down. Got the little icons up in the corner. I got the little Jello face with the and LeVar and them, the little cartoon. So I'm on a whole different vibe with that channel. But I could talk about the balls anytime. That's how I fell in love with them, man. I saw that ESPN Zone show, Meet LeVar Ball, and I was hooked. It was like 5 years ago. I was hooked. I'm like, Jen, oh my God, look at these guys. And that was when LaMelo was running around with the red hair but he had started his growth spurt because he was just about as tall as the other two at that point, But yeah, that's what got me into that. And I've been hooked ever since. Ball in the Family on yet? They can't have a season start fast enough for my ass before and I've seen every freaking episode. I love Ball in the Family because that gives you the inside track to what's going on with them for real, Although, when I first saw them, Tina was okay. She hadn't had the stroke yet, so that really broke my heart when I saw that had happened to her. Because she was full of piss and vinegar, man. I remember they were sitting down there playing dominoes, and she walked up and said, I'm going to play too. And they said, Ma, you know how to play dominoes? She said, you playing dominoes with your father? Who you think taught him? I mean, she was sassy, you know what I mean? And to see that happen to her, and she's still sassy, she just can't say it. I know, that would be cool. That would be cool, Uncle Vern. You know, pay the little money and get him to do, cause Lonzo though, damn, Lonzo want $300. Lonzo wants $300 to do a shout out video. But Jello is on there. Now, you know, damn Skippy Mello ain't on there. I mean, he getting 10 million from Puma, so he ain't gonna be on nothing like no cameo, getting a couple $100. But the rest of the family is. Lonzo wants $299, but for $19, you can get a DM from him. Okay, but if I'm gonna do it, I don't want no DM. I mean, that could be from anybody. I want your face to talk to me and my fans on the show. Okay, I want him to address J&J Video directly. It's him, ain't no lookalike or nothing. So $139, $140, it's worth it. And LeVar wants $140. That's worth it. You know what I mean? So, you know, maybe if they see what we're doing and hook up with new media, maybe they'll be on my show. Maybe they'll be on DJ's Raw Uncut too. You never know. But yeah, I think that would be cool to have him introduce next week's show. So I will scrape that up and make that happen. Oh boy. Well, I tell you what, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I've been on here for a few minutes, huh? I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys for hanging out with me as usual. And I am going to go ahead and get to work back on working on those LaMelo videos so that everything will be ready for next Friday. I'm going to do it. DJ and Coach are going to be on here with me hosting a live at 5 Eastern Standard Time. So if you're on the West Coast, that'll be 2 o'clock your time and it'll be 5 o'clock over here. I don't know if Rev will be there because Rev has been really, really busy lately with the stuff that he's doing. I'll ask him. I'll see if I can't get him on there. And if not, you know, wish him well. But yeah, that'll be cool. So next Friday, I'm going to have all 5 LaMelos and we'll watch them. And I'm not going to put as much Ball in the Family content. I'm going to get my ass back to doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is editing. I feel like I got a little lazy in that last one. There's a lot of Ball family content in there. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting away from editing. I'm just throwing pictures and clips together. I need to get back to editing and making it fun to watch again. You know what I mean? So, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. But please do me a favor and like the video and share it with people. You know, I'm trying to get these subscriberships up and get these views up. In the interim, I probably will do a few more different videos. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Friday is when we're going to do that live show. If y'all are there, that'll be cool. And see if y'all can get some other people to come and subscribe and like the channel and watch it with us. All right. I love y'all. Y'all my peeps. Okay. And always will be. Love you, Uncle Vern. Love you, Rap Guy Reloaded. Love you, Queen Royalty. You guys make it fun. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you so, so much. All right, y'all. I am out.